your head, it follows you and cradles you. And I get a much better sleep than I did with my other pillow that was a feather pillow, but was hard. And so I can just lay down and I tend to move all over. The pillow moves with me. And I'm finding that I'm getting a much better sleep than I did before. And I stay asleep, which is very important. I used to wake up a lot and I don't anymore. I'm able to get a much better sleep.
We've had the Micropedic pillows for about 5 years. We started off as one, and that became a fight, and then someone else wanted one, and then we got another one, and then the two daughters wanted one, and so on and so on. And now the dog's sleeping on one. It just goes on and on and on because everybody wants one. It's so funny.
I know, as the girls grow, they want a bigger pillow, a bigger version of the same pillow. And like they slept on the queen, and then they went to the jumbo, and then they went to the body pillow. Now I'm laying on the floor, and then now you can't find the dog, and he's hiding in the corner and sleeping on the pillow they have in their room. Yeah. So now they're like, Mom, you know, Spike took over our pillow. We need another one. I'm like, yeah, that's a really good excuse, but hey, it works. All the girls and the dogs love the pillows, and they're all taking it away from us, so we have to hide our pillows.
It's kind of fun.
Well, I finally got the chance to try the Micropedic pillow, and I'm so excited. Compared to all my other pillows that I sleep with, I would find myself waking up at night and readjusting my pillows to fit my back or my neck, and it just still wouldn't work. Now that I have the Micropedic pillow, I am so excited because I have something that finally conforms to me and my fit and my size.
All right, that's what everybody's talking about. It's official. It's backed by popular demand, the #1 best-selling pillow in HSN history, which is saying something because we've been around more than 48 years. Tony Little's in the house. This Micropedic pillow that conforms to your body. It cradles your neck. It supports your shoulders. Whether you are a side sleeper, whether you're a back sleeper, whether you're a stomach sleeper, you're getting a 2-pack today. All you do is choose your size. We have the full, we have the queen, we have the king, and it starts with the full at $89. We got the queen for $119. We've got the king for $129. Everything is on 5 Flex Pay today. Oh, and we also have those incredible birthday prices. So they're finally back. Tony, everybody loves this pillow. It's a unique design that's not like anything else like it on the market.
Number one, record-breaking pillows in the history of shopping channels.
That's right.
Okay? Why? Because it customizes to you, right? So I was a fitness guy, and I wear spandex. And I realized that spandex is always cool to the touch, and it moves when you move.
Yeah.
So we developed a pillowcase that nobody's ever had that you never have to fluff. Wherever you go on this, right? Whether it be, and this material we use here is the same. So if I come over here, and that's 20 pounds, right? It goes over. If I go over here to this pillow, it cradles it, right? If I put my hand, I don't even know if they can see it. Right there, every finger is cradled, everywhere you go. So the reason this is the #1 record-breaking selling pillows that you get is because it's the only one that customizes to your body, and when you move, it moves with you, and it never gets hot, all right? That's another thing. I never thought, being a fitness guy, I was wearing spandex for clothes. I never knew I would make it into to the pillowcases that meant that your pillow never got hot again, ever.
Right.
It's always cool to the touch with the pillows and the customization.
Everyone's getting 2 pillows. Everyone is getting 2 removable, washable pillowcases that also have the stretch, and that's equally important because you're going to control and you're going to customize this pillow. So it kind of molds to you. I love that it's cool. I love that it's hypoallergenic. This is patented, so no one else has this incredible design. It's all full of these little tiny beads. How would you describe that to everybody?
Believe it or not, they're micro beads, but each one of them is air infused. So they're very light, they're hypoallergenic, so you don't have to worry about anything. Yeah. But what it does is it customizes the way you move. Every one of us has a different way we sleep, or a different way. And the biggest part about sleep is also, it's when you're too hot, you can't sleep, you move around. So this is cool. So this is always cool to your face, and you sleep better that way, right? Always do. This right here shows you how it was, and by the way, so everyone understands, it was developed by me and Homedics. Homedics is one of the largest pillows, everything company in the world. And we did this 10 or 15 years ago, and it still continues to be the #1 seller. Your king pillows have 90 million air-infused cushions in it. 90 million. Think about that for a second. Your queen has 85 million. So anywhere you go on this, if I took, I'm going to throw this over here. So here's your king, right?
Okay.
Okay, you can see the chambers. This is what, 12 pounds, right? Cradled. What happens if I go over here? This is 8 pounds, cradled. What happens if I go here? Cradled. Guess what? Never hot, always cold, hypoallergenic, #1 record breaker in pillow sales for the shopping
I think
channel.
that's because people have just fallen in love with this. We have another great
crazy.
video
Great
where you
video.
can hear not just from us, but from those of you at home that have made this our #1 best-selling pillow at HSN. But if you are scrunching your pillow, if you are folding your pillow in half, if you're trying to sort of give it the right lump and the right bump every time you move and every time you adjust, or if you're waking up in the middle of the night and your neck is warm, we've got the perfect pillowcase for you. That's all included. But try this pair of pillows. Everyone's getting 2 for this birthday price. Come on in and take a listen.
What I like about the Micropedic sleep pillow is that it contours to your head. So you put your head on it and you get so relaxed. And if you move your head, it follows you and cradles you. And I get a much better sleep than I did with my other pillow that was a feather pillow, but was hard. And so I can just lay down and I tend to move all over. The pillow moves with me. And I'm finding that I'm getting a much better sleep than I did before. And I stay asleep, which is very important. I used to wake up a lot, and I don't anymore. I'm able to get a much better sleep.
I've been a fireman for 29 years. I stole my wife's Micropedic pillow, took it to the fire station. I'm there for 24 hours. I sleep on a horrible little bed, and my sleep is important to me when I'm there. And that pillow's changed my life. It's made going to the station and sleeping on a horrible bed nice. My sleep's important, and I have to get that rest when I can. I love it. There's no other pillow like it.
And you know what? It never hurts to invest in a great night's sleep. And I know many of you have tried all kinds of pillows. We want you to have the perfect pillow. So we've got Liv here, and she's been so kind to practice sleeping in our studios here in Pennsylvania. So Tony, what are all the ways we can use the pillow? What do you recommend?
Well, you're getting 2 of them, so that's the big thing there. Again, this is your pillowcase, which is, you know, unbelievable. It's I think that people have found out you sleep better when your face is cool and your body is cool. This is the only pillow that actually it comes to where it makes it cool. But here's the key behind it. Can I grab what's over here for a second? Right. Even on this size, which is your medium size, it will cut. This will basically go to a large size. Her large size will go to like a gigando size, you know, and everything like that. But the millions of air-infused beads are divided into 1, 2, 3, 4 chambers, meaning that if I threw this on the ground, anywhere that you go on this pillow, it moves with you. You don't have to fluff it. You don't have to hold it. If you're all of a sudden move your head over here, it's cradling you, and it makes it comfortable because that's really cold and cool to your face. So people love that. And then if I come over here, what's it do? Cradles there. Everywhere you go on it, it moves with you, and that's what made it the #1 selling record-breaking pillow. And you're getting 2 of them with 2 hypoallergenic pillowcases, so you know that. And biggest problem we have is getting them. It really is.
Right, getting them in stock. So we're so thrilled. It's here today for Tony Little's incredible Today Special. If you got the chair, you're already so thrilled. You're going to be totally loving life. But this is something you need at night. You need a great night's sleep. The pillows, you can fold them, or you can customize them. You can put them under your knees if you need a little relief on your back. You can put them between your knees. You can put it behind your head. You can be a stomach sleeper, a side sleeper, a back sleeper, because you're getting 2 2 plus 2 pillowcases for this price, you're really getting 4 pieces for either $89 or $119 or $129. And I want to show you some, well, inferior pillows that Tony found out there on the market. And I've experienced a lot of inferior pillows lately. I've been traveling, running back and forth between Florida and Pennsylvania. I'm living in a hotel or a temporary apartment. I also went home in June to see some family, stayed at our old little family cabin. I think those pillows have been around for years. They really need an update. And what was most frustrating is when the pillows were flat. When they over time, they break it down, but your pillows don't do that,
No.
Tony. They don't break down over time. Show us some of these
I wish we
older
had,
pillows.
again, this device we've always had that shows all the air-infused beads that go around in it, millions and millions of them. So here's your typical pillows. I mean, this is a pillow that you get out there that's kind of like, what do you call it, like spongy.
Sure.
Right? Just a sponge right tight like that. You step in it, I'm stuck, I can't get up, you know, and it doesn't do anything. Over here, this is a problem. There's a lot. This is what's mostly sold out in the big box companies, and they are very slippery, and they're just basically all kinds of stuff inside of it to fluff it. No chambers. Notice there's no chambers. Same thing here. It's very slippery and everything. But look at this pillow right here. This is just one of the Micropedic sleep pillows, right?
But you notice even with that bowling ball, it's not going flat down to the floor.
No, that's
like
the
some
whole,
of those down pillows.
Anywhere you
thin
go
pillows
on
do.
this pillow, it's going to customize to your body. If you have neck issues, if you have leg issues, if you have sleep issues, anything you do, this is the #1 record-breaking selling pillow in the history, okay?
And that says a lot, because you have to make a lot of people very happy to make this
And you know how
the
upset the people
bestseller.
get when we don't have any of these?
That's right. Every time they're out of stock,
Oh,
they're
my
always
gosh.
saying, when is Tony Little coming back?
And I'm not ever coming back because I don't want to hear
think
you.
We've had
It's
like,
unbelievable.
both the full, the queen, and the king sell out early in the day. So
Yep.
when Tony is here, go ahead and jump right in. And don't forget, we do have 5 flex pay on everything tonight. So you can get those monthly payments down to less than $20 a pop. You're getting 2 in the full, or 2 in the queen, or 2 in the king. And the good news is, because they're almost oversized, they're kind of like more of a rectangular shape, you do really love that you get the custom cases as well, because a typical pillowcase is not going to fit over this, right?
You would never put another pillowcase over this because this is technology. This is technology that you're going to love, that changes your life. If you put a regular pillowcase on, you're basically making it into a block of wood, right? You have to, listen, do you think
So
as
thick.
a
They're
personal
so supportive.
trainer and I wore spandex that I thought it would be a pillow? you know, I never thought it would. And then I found out it's always cool. Feel it to your face.
Yeah.
It's always cold.
And that's removable.
And
That's
it's removable.
washable. And they come with a nice long warranty. Let's talk about that. I mean, most pillows, what do they say maybe they'll last 6 months, maybe they last a year before you realize they've gotten flat or they've gotten lumpy, or over time they just don't hold their snuff. This one, 5-year warranty.
Yeah, well, they do it because it's #1. We know that everyone. Hardest part for us is getting enough of these to give to people. It really is. I mean, look,
Getting
come
them
over
in
here,
stock?
Here again. That's all right. Basically, look at this size right here. This is just one, right?
Right.
Which is about, and it's called.
And that's the king size.
Right, and they're considered to be the world's greatest sleep pillow. Okay, in nutshell, because here's a 10-pound dumbbell. What's it do? Right? I don't know. Can anyone throw me one of those over there?
Sure.
Dumbbell.
Let me
No,
grab
not
that
the
for
pillow. See how she helped me, Darren? Okay, so
I feel like
again,
we've done this before.
Yeah, I keep doing this because it shows everyone. Look, if all of a sudden, look at my elbow. Right, people have sensitive elbows. They sleep at night. It's totally putting them to sleep because they're not fighting any friction to her body.
But look at how it holds its shape. Look at how it customizes. If you want to have that perfect cradling of your neck, like right when we lie down, there's that space between our head and our spine. And that needs a little extra support. If you want a little lift underneath your knees or between your knees. If you want to sleep on your stomach or your side or your back. We have the king, we have the queen, we have the full. You get a pair, you get the pillowcases. And let's hear from some of you at home that have fallen in love with Tony Little's DeStress Micropedic pillows. Come on in and take a listen. We'll be right back.
So I've been sleeping with the Micropedic sleep pillows from the beginning, over 9 years. It customizes to my body, the way I like to sleep. I just use it, and every way that I sleep. When I sleep on my stomach, it moves the way that I move, and I don't have to move it around. It fluffs up automatically. I use another one in between my legs because my knees don't hit together. Once you sleep with this pillow, you won't go back to another one. It's called the world's greatest sleep pillow for a reason.
I got a chance to use the Micropedic pillow today, and I loved it. I laid on just about every surface I could, the floor, the couch, the bed, on a chair, and I use it in between my legs, and it's wonderful. It conforms to my body. It's cool to the touch. The pillows I've used in the past were so random. Some were too thin, some were too squishy. It conforms to my body, so where I lay, I stay.
Cards. Okay. We're live here in our studio, and apparently we're getting really, really busy. A lot of you still going for the zero gravity chair. Definitely consider that. That's actually in the back of our studio. So if you haven't yet jumped in on the zero gravity chair, thanks, guys. That means you're just like floating. You have that suspension. You have that relief from low back pain. Already now fewer than 1,000 for the entire day. If you're still shopping our today's special, ivory, brown, black, and blue, they're all going very, very quickly. So when you take a few moments to consider your health and your wellness. Tony, as America's personal trainer, you've been in the fitness industry, the Fitness Hall of Fame for 40 years. How important is sleep? Yes, we can eat right. Yes, we can go to the gym. But what happens if we're not comfortable or we're not sleeping well at night?
Well, sleep is the only time you rebuild your body. You know what I'm saying? Let's face it, it's a time. If you don't have good sleep, you don't rebuild, right? And that's a very important thing. I learned from sleeping on pillows that were cottons and other things that I constantly was going like this, you know, moving it and trying to get it comfortable and trying to do all that. And it was always the pillows were hot, you know, so I'd wake up sweating or whatever like that. So we decided with a very, very big company, again, to put this together, which was all air-infused beads that is put in a very cool spandex type material, so that, look, right here, she's got the pillowcase on, but anywhere she moves, it will customize to her legs. She doesn't have to go like this and move like this, anywhere she goes. Now, if she puts her foot in it, she'll just put your foot inside it. So just put it down and in. So if, like, even if you look at my fingers right there, what are they doing? Going right inside the pillow. Again, customization is the key for people out there. You know, like the Queen pillow here has 85 million air-infused beads.
Wow.
85 million.
You can feel the texture. It's different from any other pillow.
Always cold.
There's a lot of pillows out there. They're just one flat piece of foam, right? So what happens over time? The middle breaks down where you usually rest your head. This will never break down because the beads are always moving. They're in their chambers, but as you lay your head down, they give you the perfect amount of cradling and support. What I also love is that sometimes you get one of those feather pillows. You got the little, you know, quills that stick out and poke you in the neck, or it's down. I mean, down has absolutely no support, so then your head basically falls through right to the surface of the mattress. These are thick and plush, and then as you move, the stretchy cover of the pillow, not to mention the stretchy pillowcase, means that you get really the perfect shape and size for your body. We even offer 3 different sizes. So you can shop the full, the queen, or the king. Best way to shop is just kind of follow your mattress size. That way the pillow will fill up the width of the mattress. If you get the king pillow, you'll get the biggest pillow. Of course, queen's right there in the middle. And then you'll also get not only 2 pillows, but you get the 2 matching removable, washable pillowcases. But this will be like your new best friend. You will not want to leave the house without your pillows, right?
Well, it's nice to know. I've been with Home Shopping for, what, 35 years? 35 years, folks. Still the #1 record-breaking selling pillow in the history, all right? Because people reorder it. We all need to have better sleep. It's the only time we rebuild our body. And so and it has to do with when something is cool to the touch, to your face or your neck or your back, and then watch her foot. If she moves her foot over there and I go like this, it customizes as you move. You don't have to go like this and fluff pillows up. You don't have to do that. Look at this. You just move and it will move to support your type of body. And again, never gets hot. And that's why we've sold millions and millions and millions and millions of them. And that's why we're always getting, picked on to get more in the system.
I know who's picking on you. All of our fabulous viewers, because you know how much and how wonderful these pillows are. More than 8,600 are gone. But I want you to see what happens when you don't support the back of your neck. Maybe you're waking up with back pain. Maybe you're waking up with shoulder pain. Do you sleep on your side? Sometimes that can be putting a lot of pressure on the side of your head or the side of your shoulders. What if you had the perfect pillow? You know, maybe it's not you, maybe it's not your mattress, maybe it's your pillow. Your pillow could make a big difference. I like falling asleep on my side, but I wake up on my back. You know, we all move, we all shift throughout the day. When you have the right pillow, you're going to get a better night's sleep. And there's nothing more important. There's nothing more valuable. Where do I need my second pillow? Because I'm getting two.
Well, go ahead and lay back flat.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, because you get two, right? Obviously, this is me.
Yeah.
I'm like that, right?
Yeah.
Then I take this.
Oh, that feels good.
It's always cool to the
suddenly
touch.
It relieves pressure off your back.
Right, and it's not hard. It's not. You feel
No.
it's very comfortable.
Yeah.
So it customizes to your legs, and no matter how you move, it will customize to them. And a lot of people that have hip issues and hip problems, if you turn sideways,
Yep.
right, and you put it between the legs sideways, right, like this. All right. See what it does there? It now elevates, takes the pressure off your
Right.
hips and off your back. So it is the #1 record-breaking selling pillows in the history of HSN, TSC, Q, all of them, right? Everybody. You just need to grab them as quick as you can because they take
They
a long,
are a worldwide sensation.
They take a long
I would
time to
love
get.
for you to pick up. We have the birthday price. We've got the 5 flex pay, but take a listen to what people are saying.
The importance of a good pillow is probably recognized the morning when they wake up and they've been on an improper pillow. They can toss and turn. They can keep from getting a good night's sleep. It can lead to further neck strain. So you can't underestimate the importance of having a good supportive pillow for a good night's sleep.
Prior to using the Micropedic pillow, a typical night's sleep for me would be waking up and swapping out pillows, throwing one off the bed, picking one up off the floor as I needed something that was softer or harder or looking for something cool.
I had been trying all these other pillows and I wasn't getting any change, so I figured it was the mattress. The night I took home the Micropedic pillow, I had realized that the mattress wasn't the problem to begin with. It was the pillow. It was just supporting my neck and then keeping my face and the back of my neck cool throughout the night, which gives me a restful and refreshing sleep every night.
I got a chance to use the Micropedic pillow today, and I loved it. I laid on just about every surface I could, the floor, the couch, the bed, on a chair, and I use it in between my legs, and it's wonderful. It conforms to my body. It's cool to the touch. The pillows I've used in the past were so random. Some were too thin, some were too squishy. It conforms to my body, so where I lay, I stay.
So my producer told me, actually, you can just stay there. And I didn't argue with him because I'm actually very comfortable right now. If you're wondering where I am, I'm Sarah. I'm the host of the show. I'm here with Liv, who's modeling, and Stacy. Tony Little's in the house. We've got our #1 best-selling pillow in the history of HSN live for our big birthday month. They are on 5 flex pay. You can choose your size. You want the full, the queen, or the king size. They're all very reasonable because you are getting not only 2 pillows, but you're also getting the very stretchy pillowcases. Now, why do the pillowcases need to stretch like that?
It's very important. When you use cotton pillowcases, do you notice it's always hard? It's always tight and doesn't move.
Right, the pillowcase doesn't work half the time.
So we developed this with millions of air-infused beads. We developed a patented system of here's a chamber, here's a chamber, here's a chamber, here's a chamber. So anywhere you go on this, it moves. But now we put the pillowcase, which is like spandex, right? It's always cool to the touch. It moves when you move, right? We put spandex over it, and voila, it became the largest selling pillow ever, right? Because what it does is you can't take a pillow like this and then put a cotton pillowcase because it turns it to concrete.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't move. Cotton always is a little stiffer and everything, but when you put spandex on this, it now makes it cooler. It never gets hot. It moves everywhere you move. You don't have to fluff. It just moves. So
No fluffing, no
take
folding,
for example, here's
no smashing.
you have one like that. Now
I
put
have
this
one
right
here.
Here's what I always do. When I go to sleep, always have it like that.
Oh, when I was going through a knee injury, I could not sleep unless my knees were separated like this
had
because
to.
that angle I was trying to recover. I think I had like a torn MCL. It was very uncomfortable. And maybe you are going through some aches and pains. Maybe it's just life. Maybe it's golfing, maybe it's gardening, or maybe you're recovering from an illness or an injury. Sometimes you just need the perfect amount of support, because if you're not comfortable, Tony, you're not sleeping comfortably. You're not sleeping deeply.
Well, it's nice to be able to be with Home Shopping Network and QVC and HSN and everyone, and know that this is the #1 record breaker in selling pillows. And the people love them. And our hardest thing is obviously grab a couple of sets if you want, because I'm promising something. Anyone that tries these pillows tries to take them, all right? Because it changes your life. It's life-changing.
It is.
You know, think about how many pillows you bought and how many are hot and how many are flat and how they won't adjust to your body. Here, if like for example, go ahead and go on your back for a second.
All right, we're almost out of time though, so let me just jump up for a second.
So, just like that, you would have your
underneath my legs.
Right there. You've just taken care of your back
Maybe I could do the next hour like this.
That's what I'm saying. You're just taking care of any back problems.
Tony Little, congratulations. Another day of rest and relaxation. I really hope you treat yourself. It is our birthday month. You can get a choice of either the full, the queen, or the king size. Everyone's getting 2 pillows, and everyone's enjoying our best value of the day, the zero gravity chair. So come on in, take a look. We'll be back. I've got great electronics and the perfect way to amplify the sound right after this. So thanks, Tony.
Thank you.
It's our birthday, and we're celebrating big time. Join us.